Good morning. Today is Monday, August 17th, and apparently I am taking the long way to work. This is a tree blocking the exit to my intersection, so there's that. I meant to say blocking the exit to my subdivision. So yeah, that's how I started my Monday. It can only get better from here. Today we are finishing up our benchmarking assessment and then finishing the introduction to our podcast unit. And then if time remains, we will look over the rubric for our podcast project and then do some introductory activities to our novel Ghost. Things have been moving very slowly, so I don't know if it's just because it's the first couple weeks of school and I'm still trying to, well, I do know that's what it is. I'm still trying to implement routines and procedures, so it's going a lot more slowly than I have planned for, but we'll get there. Trying to remember if I have a meeting after work. I may or may not have a meeting after work. Other than that, I'm going to stop at Peoria and get my morning coffee, and I will touch base with you guys later. Good afternoon. It is 12:33 on Monday, August 17th. Y'all, it's been a day. First, I had the tree in my neighborhood. Now I'm eating I forgot my lunch, so I'm eating yogurt with a fork. But what are you gonna do? This Chobani vanilla Greek yogurt, mango passion fruit on the bottom is everything, by the way. I'll try to link it on the bottom. But this morning, I think all but 3 students finished their tests. I really need to move on, so I'm gonna see if I can have them go down to our sensory room tomorrow to finish so I can move on. For those that did finish, I had them work on a central idea assignment. And then in my advisory class, we tracked our August attendance thus far. So that's what we've done. I have 1 section remaining after lunch, and then I don't think I have anything after school today. I am going to put a pin in the Walmart order to pick that up after work. Other than that, I will check in later. Bye. Good afternoon. It is 3:29 on Monday, August 17th. We have made it through the day. After school, what have I done so far? I am tracking to see who still needs to complete their benchmarking assessment. I think I have about 2 or 3 per section. I'm going to ask our librarian if they can work in the library while they finish those tomorrow. I need to move on with the rest or the beginning of our novel study. I have also did a little bit of grading and what else have I done after school? made a few copies for tomorrow, got my slides ready for tomorrow, updated my agenda for tomorrow. So I've gotten quite a bit done. Hopefully I can leave within the next half hour or so. I do have a Walmart order to pick up. Found out that the kids were, let me show you. I have these erasers for them at their desk. They have been taking out their magnetic. They've been taking the magnets out. So I had to take those away. So that was fun. I am going to the section that I'm having the most behavior issues with. I'm going to use some, what do you call them? I guess partitions in that section tomorrow. I'll see how that works. So each row of 3 will have a partition in the middle, essentially making 3 separate sections for each row. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. What else do I have tomorrow? I was able to go over the rubric. I made this rubric for my podcasting unit. I was able to go over this with one of, I believe it was the first section today. I did not get to it with the second and third section, so I'll do that tomorrow. And I think that's it. So I will talk with you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening.